Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So in today's video, I'm going to do a garden tour. I hope you guys been getting your plants planted for your fall and winter garden. But let's start on this end cap of the garden bed. Now I planted up a lovely mum right here, and as well I popped in a scarlet kale. You probably can't see it, but it's super small, but I did went ahead and pop that in. That is a beautiful scarlet kale. It's going to cascade this beautiful purple hue over here in this corner. Down here is my Morris collards. Here, there, and those two as well. And as well, look at my tomato, you guys. So this tomato plant, I went ahead and kept this one in. And I have some beautiful tomatoes on here. Now the wind did come and I had to secure it just a little bit more. And as well with the tomato cages that I have, and I put stakes down the middle to kind of keep my plants sturdy during this bad weather that we just had passed. Let's go on the other side of the gate so I can show you guys how the tomato has really put on. So can you guys see these beautiful tomatoes that we have growing here? I have more flowers coming, so I hope it holds out a little bit longer before the frost actually comes. But look at all those tomatoes. Now I ended up dropping, I think it was like maybe 4 fell off from the storm, and I secured it to the fence. I just kind of pinned it to the fence to kind of keep it more sturdy, and that helped out a lot, so I didn't lose as many tomatoes. So as we go back into the yard here, I'm going to show you guys, look at this. It is a wild strawberry growing inside this pot with the, this flower here is called, this beautiful flower that is planted right here is called a calibrachoa, and it does not like this moisture. You guys see all that water? This pot is saturated, and the calibrachoas do not like a lot of water. Okay, so as we stroll in the garden, I mean, I'm so happy to see the Morris collards are coming along very nicely here. I will be popping in more plants throughout this bed. I'm really gonna try to pack it in this year, and I just want to see how it's gonna turn out. So this right here is the large cherry pepper here, and look at that plant. So if you watched the last video, this plant has really taken off, and I hope it holds out. I have to just go ahead and pop it out of this bed and put it inside it, because it's not going to be able to survive the cold that we have here. So I'm going to dig it out. I think that would be best for the plant, and I'm probably take a nice size root ball of it so that I won't shock the plant. So I will be digging in probably a nice foothold and popping this plant here out. And then right here is the broccoli here. Doing amazing. It's doing amazing. It already outgrew the tomato cages, but the tomato cages that was already in place worked out so perfectly. Only thing I added was the bamboo stakes to control the plant during the storm, and it held on. These babies held on, you guys. I'm so proud of them. They really took a beating, and I'm seeing that they're holding on. We had some other plants that kind of got damaged. Hopefully they can bounce back, and that was inside of the main garden. Okay, so down here you might not can't see, I planted up some more plants. They're very teeny tiny little plants, and I popped in some seeds up here, and they'll be coming up soon. Look at the bunching onions, you guys. So if you have a bad time growing regular bulbed onions, the bunching onions, you guys, you get a nice size plant out of them, and you can pop them in and you get this nice green leaves. You can just pop those in your meals as well. You can use this in so many dishes, so try them out, you guys. They're very easy to grow and to maintain. Down here is 2 golden acre cabbages here, and here. And then over here I popped in a red mustard right there. The rosemary has taken off, but I'm hoping by the end of the season, spring comes, I'll have the compost and the topsoil that will come in and fill these beds all the way up to at least about 1 inch from the board, okay? Inch from the top of the board, okay? Over here we have our red acre cabbage. Here they're still covered with the Dollar Tree baskets, and they're doing really well. And then over here is my celery. Was trying to get eaten by a lot of these right here. It's a beautiful, beautiful caterpillar, but honestly, I want my food, so he has to go. But you see, they're on here, but I'll pick some of them off, and then I'll come back and I will spray and remove them. Then down here, I planted up a red mustard. I am going to put my trellis back on here. I went ahead and took it off because I actually wanted to go ahead and put some posts here, so I didn't have it attached to the frame. So I might still do that if I can find a reasonable price to get some posts put in here, and go ahead and put the trellis back up and go ahead and grow some peas. But honestly, you guys, I'm thinking just doing the string method, honestly, because it's so much work pulling those peas off of the fencing. So I'm thinking I'm going to go that route and do the string method with some nylon string or some type of burlap string, and do it that way. The burlap string will be more organic, so I might just do it that way. Okay. So now on this side here, I have this is a, you guys, I'm thinking this is the red jewel or the red acre. I have to go back and check on my book and see exactly which cabbage this is, but I'm leaning towards the red acre. Now over here is some more of the celery here, and here, you guys, the Napas got ate all the way back down. They're coming up. They're so small, you guys. They were destroyed, okay, by slugs and snails. And then what I did was I put a little bit of I did the bear method, and it worked. And I got rid of the ones from over here by this bed. Now they might just come back because they probably laid some eggs, but that's okay. We just work towards making sure our garden stays as minimum pest free as possible. You're never going to not have pests. So, but here's another beautiful celery here. I mean, it is stunning, you guys. I'm telling you, look at that center. Gorgeous, right? Look at that. Absolutely pretty. And as well, I popped in, look at those tomatoes. I'm gonna have to take a couple of them out and put them in a hanging basket. But I'm gonna see if I can overwinter these. Now these are the Jubilees, and I'm gonna see if I can overwinter this inside of the grow tent. Okay, then down here, I planted up some red Russian kale here into a group cluster. Now they are super close together. It's just gonna be, they're not gonna get as huge as they would get if they were planted separately, but I wanted just a nice full cluster of Russian kale, red Russian kale, right here in this corner. And look at these beautiful chives, you guys. Look at that. All right, so I will be cleaning up that. I'll get all those clovers out of there and clean up my pots. Trying to get everything together, you guys. The same thing go with this side. I'm going to go ahead and try to put a trellis off of the garden boxes. And if you can see how low my boxes are, I want to fill them up, get a nice load of topsoil and a nice load of compost, and fill the garden boxes up, and making sure that I have some screws to fix all my boxes because some of them are coming to loose. But here is the garden bed on the side of my greenhouse, and I think it is doing absolutely amazing. I hope you guys' garden is doing the same, and I hope everyone is safe and well. Families are safe and well. God bless you guys all, and remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.